flash flood disaster is unfolding along the Nepal-Tibet border, with the entire stretches of villages, roads and infrastructure swept away in minutes. At least 8 people have been killed and 9 are still missing after a massive surge of water tore through the Nepal's Rasuwa district. The flash flood struck around 9 a.m. with water suddenly surging into the both Koshi River from the Tibetan side. The worst hit areas include Timure and Syapru Besi, close to the China border. The devastation is massive. At least 105 Indian tourists are among the 291 foreign nationals reported missing after the flash flood hit Rasuwa area on Wednesday, according to the Nepal Tourism Board. The missing foreign nationals include 3 from the United States, 17 from Malaysia, 12 from the UK and 4 from South Africa, 1 from Australia and 1 from Netherlands as well. The nationalities of 103 others are yet to be confirmed.
Guys, यस्तो लाइभ छ ओहो पुरा ड्याम फुटेर आयो यार पुरा चाइनाको ड्याम फुटेर आ रहेछ आमामामामामा ल यहाँ हामीले अब ओहो यार
त्रिशुली बजार केही छैन
Now, Timure Bazaar and the customs area have been badly damaged, as you can see from the visuals coming in from Nepal. Absolutely devastating flash floods sweeping away entire villages in seconds. Vehicles and goods were swept away. Newly rebuilt Friendship Bridge at the Rasuwagadhi has also been washed away, and this is the second time that the bridge has been washed away. Last year, same tragedy unfolded, taking the bridge away with the rushing waters. 3 police facilities have been damaged, while 9 armed police personnel deployed in Timure are among those reported missing. But this is not just a Nepal story. The floodwaters are moving downstream into the Trishuli river system, triggering alerts across several districts and putting neighboring Bihar on high alert. Authorities in Bihar have asked districts along the Gandak and the Kosi river systems to remain vigilant. The biggest mystery right now is what triggered this sudden wall of water. Officials say that there was no heavy rainfall in Rasuwa at the time. Satellite imagery, however, points to significant rainfall on the Tibetan side. Authorities are investigating whether the disaster could have been triggered by a glacial lake outburst flood or another sudden release of water from Tibet. And the destruction has not been limited to villages. Hydropower infrastructure has also been hit, affecting around 430 megawatts of electric supply in the country. Rescue teams are racing against time. The Nepal Army Police and Armed Police Force have been deployed for the rescue and search operations. 2 army helicopters were sent to the affected region, but raging waters have made it impossible for helicopters to land at some of the worst hit locations. And there is another danger. The floodwaters are traveling downstream. Warnings have been issued for Nuwakot, Dhading, Gorkha and the Chitwan as the Trishuli basin comes under threat. Across the border in Tibet, a mudslide has also been reported, has caused casualties and has left people missing near the Gairiong crossing. So tonight the picture is one of the cascading disaster from Tibet to Nepal and towards the Indian plains. Many dead, many missing, villages washed away, bridges destroyed, power infrastructure hit and rescue operations still battling the raging flood waters. The question now is whether this is an isolated flash flood or a warning of a larger cross-border water disaster.
पुरा ड्याम फुटेर आयो यार पुरा चाइनाको ड्याम फुटेर आ रहेछ
त्रिशुली बजार केही छैन
Nepal, painting a grim picture. This is not the first time that Nepal is dealing with flash floods. Last year around, same incident happened due to the water release from the Tibetan side. The investigation is still underway to predict whether this was due to the melting of a glacial lake or due to the release of water from the Tibetan side. Because there was, according to the scientists, according to the data available, there was not heavy rainfall in the Rasuwa region where the flash floods have triggered. But there was hints, and satellite imagery also predict that there was rainfall, heavy rainfall in the Tibetan side of the border. Villages, cars, shops, daily life has been paralyzed. Vehicles have been swept away in the raging flood waters. Rescue operation is underway. Nepal authorities, Nepal army have deployed helicopters. Rescuers are racing against time to rescue people, save them from the flood water. Due to the geographical location of Nepal, the hilly terrain, it's getting impossible for helicopters to make a landing and rescue people out, making the effort and the tragedy even more grim. Nepal Prime Minister Balen Shah has assured that rescue operations will go underway. Emergency teams are responding to rescue people from this devastating tragedy. And on the Indian part, over 100 Indians are missing after the flash flood has hit Nepal. The sudden surge in the Bhote Kosi River triggered the flash flood around 9 a.m. local time, affecting the Rasuwa as well as part of the neighboring Nuwakot and Dhading districts of Nepal. Flooding has washed away vehicles, goods, the Friendship Bridge, and other infrastructure, while several hydropower projects have also been damaged in the flash floods. According to the preliminary list compiled by the Nepal Tourism Board, 384 travelers, including 291 foreign nationals and 93 Nepali nationals, have been reported missing following the flash flood. Of the foreign nationals that have gone missing, 105 are from India. The list also includes travelers from Australia, United States, Netherlands, and Malaysia. Tourism Board said that the list is preliminary and is being verified in coordination with the travel agencies, guides, local authorities and security agency. It has urged travelers and their family not to draw conclusions until the verification process is complete. Of the 106 pilgrims, Indians that have gone missing, a large number of those are out of contact and are believed to be the pilgrims travelling to Tibet for the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. As of now, the death toll is at 8, but there are reports that more than thousands of people have been trapped and affected by this sudden wave of the water wall. At least 8 people have been confirmed dead, with more than 25 people rescued so far. 4 bodies were recovered from the Bidur municipality in Nuwakot and were found near the Trishuli river, according to the police. Nepal Army, armed police forces and Nepali forces have been all deployed for the search and rescue operations. As many as 14 helicopters have been deployed in the race against time, while drones and sniper dogs are also being used to locate the missing people. And we have latest CCTV visuals coming in from Nepal. So you can see, viewers, sudden wave of flood water sweeping away and destroying the city, destroying the location, the area in just mere seconds. The exact cause of the sudden rise in the Bote-Kosi river remains unclear, and what triggered the flash floods. Authorities are still trying to figure out what caused this devastating tragedy. Visuals on your screens right now, viewers. This is not fear-mongering. This is the reality of Nepal as we speak. Nepal's Rasuwa district, which was the epicenter of the flash floods after the Bote-Kosi river swelled, exact moment when flash floods decided to wreak havoc in Nepal. Nepal's Department of Hydrology and Meteorology have said that the flooding was not caused by rainfall in Rasuwa. There was no rainfall in Rasuwa district. Officials are examining whether it could have been triggered by a glacial lake outburst flood, a landslide, or another event on the Tibetan side of the border that has caused such devastation. Officials have also received informal information that the landslide may have temporarily blocked a river in Tibet before the swollen water burst through, but this has not been confirmed. Authorities are still trying to figure out what caused this tragedy, endangering and risking lives of thousands of people. Visuals on your screens right now, viewers, as you can see the flood waters entering the city area. You can see people running away from the flood waters. It's a race against time. It's a race. It's a cry for survival. The exact moment of floodwaters taking away entire civilization in just a mere seconds. Cars, buses can be seen being trapped away in this deadly flash floods that has wreaked havoc in Nepal.